move this back a little bit so I can fit in here.
I do have the most popular feet in America, and I'm proud to announce it here. Fabulous. I'm 5'8".
Yeah, you look beautiful.
And I have you where I want you on your knees.
Great, let me see that last forward. That's it, Rhonda. That very almost working great.
Oh, there they are. They're peeking.
That's beautiful. Good, Rhonda. That's hot, Rhonda. Wait, that's crawling.
How are my feet?
That's hot, Rhonda. Now, and there's a lot of footprints starting to happen in the back. Sorry. Rhonda's little feet. Her little footsie.
Size 7. And then they send me shoes. These guys are whack.
Really?
Wait till you see the boots that they sent me. I'm going to bring those out for the make me kick me with me shot.
Okay.
What do you call it?
It's got a cowlick on top, right?
A foot.
A little cowlick.
A foot fetish is.
A sick shit or
A sick
sick fuck?
I get it?
Good, Greg.
Man, who I want. No, isn't there? It's not. It's not.
Great, Rhonda.
No, pet about. That's not included in your pay.
There you go, Greg.
We need to do the purple shoes too.
Here, Rhonda. Let me see what you can do.
I love all this cheesecake.
I like your bust looks real pretty right there. I can't see too much. You're not.
You're right.
You see what I'm getting? Now you got it. That's not right, man.
How about the hair in her eye? I like the hair.
Oh, Rhonda. Good shot, Rhonda. I can hear the circulation's going to be awesome on this one. Well, let me just shoot close up.
Peek at the peek in the mirror back at the camera like the fan's looking at you, and you see him looking. No, it's kind of like he's a. There you go.
I love each and every one of you with all my heart and all my soul. Get your hands up around your knees and your ankle.
You look like the Barbie.
What a vibe.
Yes, it's a little curvy, but we like that.
You got a great body, Mom.
Leave it like that. Leave it there. You knew it was going to do that.
I did.
Stay there, Rhonda.
Stuck at home and you don't know what to do. Hold on, baby, Rhonda Shear's got you. Grab your computer, log on, baby, you got the power. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live. It's the Rhonda Shear.
Hi, I'm Rhonda, and we're going shopping. Next on USA Up all night. Woo, I'm dizzy. What a surprise! Rhonda here at the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, California. And you know what? Rhonda's going shopping. Oh, I'm so excited. It's way cool. It's Rhonda cool. And along with that, I've got a couple of great ones for you. And a couple of incredible films. Later on, we have Fist of White Lotus. I think that has something to do about aggressive plant life or something. But first up, we have an exciting docudrama about the establishment of the very first 900 numbers. It's Dialing for Dingbats. Take it from Rhonda. This one has it all. Exciting sex scenes. New and exciting microwave cooking suggestions. Even a social message about the improper use of the pooper scooper. So let's get right to it. It's Dialing for Dingbats on USA. Up all night. Ooh, it looks like Randy is tending to some very pressing business. But hey, who cares about him at the moment? Rhonda's at the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, where you can find anything. It's shopping paradise. Hey, let's check some things out here. Hi there. What's your name?
Takashi.
Akashi.
Takashi.
Well, Takashi.
Yes.
Well, Takashi, you know, this is perfect because it's like a little nursery here, and I need a very big tree for my house. Do they get any bigger than this?
No, they say small. Easy to take care.
This is the whole tree?
Yeah.
It's not just the root?
No, root.
But I need
Very
something.
root, yeah.
You don't have anything bigger and, bigger Rhonda size?
Yeah, big size over there.
That?
Yeah, right there.
And what is that? It's like 3 little leaves.
No. Over there.
Let me ask you, how much is that?
125.
We'll be right back. We're going to go check out some commercials because I think Rhonda needs some money right now to get the 3 leaves for all that. $125?
Yeah.
It must be hard to find.
No, this one very $28.
Oh. Rhonda always goes for the more expensive one. It's bigger. The 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, California, and it's wild and woolly down here. There's music, there's shopping. Wow, that girl short reminds me of Wonder Bread. There's these spots. Hey, whoa, hi. I don't think they talk back, but maybe they won't mind if I get closer to them and just sort of move along. See, they're singing about me and everything. It's a new Rhonda song. You're going to be hearing it on every station soon in your neighborhood. Anyway, I just got a cue that it's time to go back to our film, or else I'm fired. I'm afraid Randy is about to visit the basement of his soul as depression takes over him. Well, he can't get a date. He's down. He attempts suicide. Luckily, he's a total clod. Here's more of Dialing for Dingbats on USA. All night. See, they really like me. They really like me. They're dancing around me. They're dancing near me. I knew I could weasel my way in. They love me here. See the emotion? Ooh, Kawabunga. Hi. Oh, I remember. Hi, it's Rhonda here in USA. Up all night at the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, a beautiful part of LA where the city meets the sea. You can hear the Pacific Ocean. Or is that the Atlantic Ocean? Well, it's one of those. Anyway, allow me to be Rhonda and talk a moment about shopping. It's time we recognize shopping, not baseball, as the national pastime. After all, not everyone can play baseball, but shopping, anyone can do, and everyone does it. Admit it, you do it, and you know it. Think about it. You go to a baseball game and you watch a bunch of guys. Well, Rhonda does like that. Well, anyway, they're standing around while the pitcher pitches to the batter. Two guys trying to make something happen. If it does happen, another guy has to run around for like about 10 seconds. And then that happens over and over and over again. Ugh. The only time you get to really do anything is during the 7th inning stretch. But shopping, ooh, there's endless variety and excitement. There's malls, there's department stores, there's boutiques, the aroma of a sale. Oh, the shouts of, hey, that's mine. I saw it first. The skirts, the boots, the hats, the sweaters, the bustiers, the perfume, the negligees, the makeup, the pumps, the slides, and jewelry. Ooh, ooh. Shopping. It's 365 days a year. Let's face it, it's time to call a cubic zirconium a cubic zirconium. Baseball is not the national pastime. It's shopping. That competition for your personal best bargain. It's the rush of double coupons. The best buy one, get one free. The scratch or chip it, and then you get $250 off. Yes, yes! Shopping, our national pastime. Think about it. That's one woman's opinion, and it's mine. USA Up All Night continues with your midnight morsel right after these very important messages about shopping. Yeah.
This will never work. I'll never meet a girl.
Sure you will. Just watch and learn. Oh, hi there. Didn't I meet you at the Roberts?
Oh, you're a friend of Phil Roberts.
Good old Philzy. We're like that.
Yeah, well, any friend of Phil Roberts can drop dead.
Did you see the way she kicked him?
Yeah, everybody's having fun but me.
Rhonda at the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, California, where art happens. Wow, isn't that beautiful? And here's the artist. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Mario Barrios.
Oh, I like the way he says that. Now, Mario, this is very interesting art. What made you start painting this way?
When? 4 years ago.
Instead of like with brushes, you use plates and spray.
Yeah, that's right. I use brush and spatulas and spray.
Like one night you were having like a really bad dinner and you just threw your plate down on the table and started painting?
Right. Just I try to move my arms and throw the plates and use the cans and throw the paint and start moving my arms.
Rhonda would love to do that, like, you know, on a tablecloth. Since I can't cook anyway, maybe I can make some really great artwork. Well, it's very, very beautiful. And it's nice to have you on USA Up All Night. But coming up in the next segment, our hero, Randy, well, what can I say? He's having an embarrassing intestinal problem. Let's see how it works out. Here's more Dialing for Dingbats on USA Up All Night. Just plates and spray.
Plates, plastic plates and paint and...
Can I use paper?
I use paper also and this kind of spatula, that's it.
Wow, it's LA. It's Rhonda here at Chillers on the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, California. Wow, I love this place because look at all the wild drinks that they have. They have Suicide and Strong Buzz and, oh, I like that one, Attitude Adjustment and, oh, perfect Rhonda drink, Pink Panties. Ooh. Hi. What's your name?
Scott.
Scott of Chillers. Scott, can you get Rhonda a Pink Panties, please?
You got it.
Ooh, this is so neat. I wonder what's in Pink Panties. Well, we know. Well, I don't think it's what we think is in Pink Panties. Wow, what's in this drink?
It's got pink lemonade and vodka.
Thank you. Is it mine?
It's all yours.
Scott, I don't have any money. Is that okay?
It's okay. On the house.
Wow, Scott, you're really nice. Can you come over here and give me a big kiss? Rhonda always gets what she wants. Yeah. You're midnight mistress. You're tantalizing temptress. You're a goddess of good times. You're a bedtime buddy. We'll be right back. Hi, I'm Rhonda Shear, host of that late night TV show, Up All Night. I get to interview lots of men. I just wish I had more time to get to know Razor Ramon better. On second thought, I do, because I'm going to be guest timekeeper this Sunday afternoon at WrestleMania 10. I'll see you there, yeah.
Bésame con Search me gusta más. Siento tan fresco tu aliento, bésame más.
Search, con su dorada gotita de Redsin, refresca tu aliento.
Dame Search, quiero sentir también su gusto dulce en tu besar. Acércate, bésame, con Search me gusta más.
Beso fresco, beso dulce con Search, 2 mentas en una.
Hi, it's Rhonda Shear, and some of you may remember me from USA Up All Night, and some of you may be watching me on HSN, where I sell my own line of Rhonda Shear intimate apparel. Well, whatever. I would love to send messages to your family, to your friends, just anything that you're excited about. I'm happy to send that message to you. So remember, love and sizzle kisses from Rhonda. I'm ready to be booked.
I'm Rhonda Shear, and I live in Hollywood now, but New Orleans will always be home. And Shape Spa will always be a reminder that it really is great to be in shape. Because here, while you enjoy being pampered in an atmosphere of elegance and relaxation, you're also arriving at your goals by using the finest, most modern equipment. I know Shape Spa's program really works because it worked for me. Give it a chance to work for you. Join up at your nearest Shape Spa. And let me say it again, it really is great to be in shape.
Here at the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, California, standing in front of the world's largest chia pet. A Chiasaurus, to be exact. Ooh, Rhonda likes that. He's big and furry, and he's got leaves. You don't have to feed him much. Anyway, coming up in our film, our brain surgeon, Mr. Einstein himself, Brandy, has finally decided to use the party line himself to find the woman of his dreams. Assuming he has the brain power to take all those little numbers and put them together in the right sequence to dial, what would his opening line be? A, hi, I'm Randy. You don't know me, and that's good. B, hi, I'm Randy, and my nostrils are perfectly round. Or C, hi, I'm Randy, and my personality is twice as cool as my name. Let's see if we can tell the difference between the earpiece and the mouthpiece in our next segment of Dialing for Dingbats on USA Up All Night. Here, Chia Chia. Here, little Chia Chia. So cool. It's LA. Hang 10. Rhonda can't help but thinking that it's going to be many segments before Randy and Robin get together. Trust me on this. Anyway, you know Rhonda is the ultimate shopper, so I have some Rhonda tips for when you go shopping. Number 1, wear stretch clothing so that you can reach over people at 2-for-1 sales. 2, wear spike heels that are the appropriate circumference so that they don't get caught in escalators. And number 3, always wear makeup in case you run into some really cute guys. Low-cut outfits help too. And number 4, always have at least $5 in cash with you in the parking lot, because people really get ticked off when you have to wait, and write a check. They don't like that at all. And coming up is Geiger. Yeah, this is Geiger and Jeff next on USA Up All Night at Nature Zone at the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica. We're going to learn some really cool things.
Yes.
It's Rhonda here at the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica. No, that's okay. That's all right. I know birds are attracted to me. No guys, but birds are. Right now I'm standing with Geiger and Jeff. Now, Jeff owns Nature Zone.
I'm a resident rock band here.
Yes, you are.
definitely.
Like, this is a very cool store. Like, magical things can happen here.
It's completely different, I must say.
You're
Definitely.
the only salesperson I know that walks around with a bird on your shoulder.
We've got to have a living dinosaur in a dinosaur shop, of course. It's a direct descendant of a Surasixian dinosaur. That little guy right up there, Tyrannosaurus Rex, was
Really?
his cousin.
This
Of course.
bird?
Yeah.
Does he
It's
like me when he did that to my hair?
Yeah, he likes your plumage.
Or is he
I'm sure,
just doesn't like my
definitely.
moose? All right, show me some goodies that you have here in the store.
It's a nice carnivore we've got here, an ancient cephalopod that swam about in the sea some 350 million years ago.
I've dated guys that old.
It was feeding on arthropods, which was just a meek little trilobite that crawled about feeding on algae. It had long tentacles that would grab this little beastie and a beak that would eat him up.
If I had that in my house, would it bring me good luck?
Yeah, it would be a good luck consideration, except for the fact that it was some 350 million years ago of luck. We'd have to.
How much would that cost?
Not very much, $79.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
For three-
Now show me. Ooh, this is beautiful.
This is the best, too.
And it's magic. It just came out of nowhere.
It's a wishing wand. You can make a wish on it, and all your wishes will come true.
And what is it made out of?
We've got a phantom quartz crystal here that came out of the Diamantina mine in Brazil.
Wow.
I'm going to spin this little beastie here.
Well, I think we're going to come back because I feel magic happening to me. Now, here's a little tease of what's coming up and dialing for dingbats as I learn more about this. Watch.
So I just call 555-BLAB.
Make a wish on this crystal ball here. So we wish on the next segment.
Woo, Randy and Robin are a perfect match. Put their heads together and you have 2 rooms with a view. You know, Geiger's really doing a number there.
I know, he was doing this little mating ritual with it. I thought you were...
With your shoulder.
Definitely. Oh, well, what's going on there?
You know, Geiger's more colorful than Rhonda. I'm a little jealous.
I don't think so. Rhonda's looking pretty nice.
You're pretty colorful, Jeff.
Thank you very much.
Now tell me about this amethyst cave.
This was an ancient vesicle that was deposited in a lava flow.
Show the camera. Yes, and?
The bubble was rising to the surface, but the surface cooled, trapping it. Continued to cool, surrounding the pockets. Later on, the water table migrated in. It boils into the vesicle, slowly depositing minerals layer by layer.
Beautiful.
Ouch. Look at the way these crystals actually solidified in that geometric shape.
And they're good luck.
This is good luck. The Greeks thought that this word meant, the word amethyst is derived from the Greek meaning without drunkenness. So raise your conscious level. Do you feel a little,
Let me just touch this.
Give it a go.
Right now, we have to go back into a commercial, so I'm just going to keep touching this and see if it raises my conscious level.
So you're rising.
I need a lot of that.
It's good.
I feel like I'm rising, or is it my hair? We'll be back. It's Rhonda here at Nature Zone at the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica. And my hair's been done by Geiger the bird. And I'm with Jeff, the owner of Nature Zone. You know, this is the coolest leg of a table I've ever seen. You just took it right off your dining room table?
Let it right off here. Actually, this is a leg bone or a tibia of a duckbill dinosaur. One of Geiger's relatives again.
Did you just dig that up in your backyard?
Well, if you consider the United States your backyard, these guys roamed about in Colorado some 65 million years ago.
You're telling me that that's 65 million years old?
Actually, that was last year, so it's a bit older now, of course.
Wow.
You can see where the muscles attached to it.
Wow.
Can you imagine that? The sinewy little muscles they might have been.
What
Might have been a nice leg, you know what I
business
mean?
you own. You know what's neat about this place? I mean, this is a store, and there's a fountain here, and it's so peaceful, and there's a bird, and there's Jeff. But you know what else?
Well,
You're
oh,
going,
God.
The bird is undressing
my
you.
clothes off.
Surprised he's not sitting on my side. You're going to
All right.
love this next part. You are.
All right.
Of the
I'm
film.
waiting.
Because
I'm ready.
Dave gets the word.
It's all over, Dave. Your history, Dave. You're dead meat, Dave.
Yo, that's right, Dave. You had it.
And then he gets acne. Ooh. Justice is a wonderful concept. Now, it's back to Dolly for Dingbats on USA. Up all night. Tell me more things. Educate me.
All right. Give us a little bird in here.
Does
Tell
he-
us all about it, Geiger. What do
He
you
was a
think?
dinosaur?
Yeah. There's a little egg stealer that would twist right in there and grab the eggs and run away really fast. And every time he started
He's
running
mating
away,
again.
he'd develop another little feather. Yeah, he definitely likes it. It's a little mating ritual going on now. Tiger, watch yourself, huh? You know?
This is a new concept for Rhonda. I really don't know what to do. And what about the pizza party? Oh, well, it's Rhonda here at Nature Zone at the 3rd Street Santa Monica Mall, also with Jeff and I lost, after he flirted, I forgot his name.
No, he's run away now, Geiger.
Geiger, and his beautiful wife, Leslie. Now, I found the world's largest diamond. Now, guys, do you have a setting large enough for this so that I can wear it? You can? A necklace. Don't you think that would be a great necklace on Rhonda? Right, if you think so. In the meantime, I want to thank these lovely people for allowing us to come in here and shoot your beautiful store, beautiful wife, beautiful bird. Good party.
Yes,
You had a good time.
More is better.
And can you help me bring this to the car?
Yes, this will be yours, huh? This is a wonderful bet. It's out of Brazil, crystallized out of molten rocks and 100 million years ago
He
to this geometric
knows
shape.
everything.
Well, we try.
Almost everything.
A little veneer here and there.
If he doesn't, it sounds really
We'll
good.
make it up.
We'll be
Get out
back.
of it.
Stay with us, and Rhonda will keep learning more. I don't care. I think it's a diamond. I'm bringing it home. Jewelry. Our next segment is not for the faint-hearted. It brings to the surface the social stigma of phone addiction. Dialing for Dingbats continues on USA Up All Night with your girly girl, Rhonda. Yes, and Lawrence Cook. Lawrence can't talk right now because he's miming, but I think he's a real person. Well, maybe not. Anyway, we'll be back. Stay with us for more of Lawrence Cook, known as Mr. Robot, here, 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica. Can I make you laugh? I bet I can make you laugh. I bet I can make you laugh. I bet I can make you laugh. Can you laugh? Will you laugh? You're going to slap me, aren't you? No, you're a cop. You can't do that. It's Rhonda here on USA Up All Night, and I ran into Lawrence Cook here at the Santa Monica Promenade, and he was just miming his own business. Miming his own business. Can you unmime now?
Sure, I can unmime now.
And talk.
Yes, surprised?
I knew you had it in you.
Well, they always say, there goes that obnoxious mime, so. Hey.
So you come out here every weekend?
Every weekend, every Friday and Saturday.
Are the people nice?
People are great.
Really? Now, do you want to get discovered here?
Hopefully, yeah.
Be in
I
movies,
sure
be
would.
in television?
Yes, well, actually not be in the movies, but yeah.
I bet you're like really a great singer. Come on, Lawrence. I know you can sing. Just sing a little something. I want a singing mime. Just a little something for Rhonda.
Well, what about a lip sync? I mean, that's as close as I can come. I mean, mimes really don't say anything.
Hasn't that been done before? All right, lip sync something. That's miming. What can I say? This is Rhonda on USA Up All Night, and we'll be right back.
See, my lips didn't even move. See how fast that was? See, mimes are geared to do that.
Hi, it's Rhonda Shear, and some of you may remember me from USA Up All Night, and some of you may be watching me on HSN, where I sell my own line of Rhonda Shear intimate apparel. Well, whatever. I would love to send messages to your family, to your friends, just anything that you're excited about. I'm happy to send that message to you. So remember, love and sizzle kisses from Rhonda. I'm ready to be booked.
Hi, it's Rhonda for Snapple Shear here to tell you there's nothing more delicious or thirst-quenching than your favorite Snapple iced tea, fruit juice, fruit drink, or soda on ice. Snapple is all natural with no artificial flavors or preservatives. And you know every Snapple is a unique and wonderful taste sensation. Snapple has to be tried to be believed, so take it from your favorite girly girl. Try Snapple on ice. Snapple, made from the best stuff on earth, just like Rhonda, yeah. It's Rhonda here. It's the new version of the Beach Boys on USA Up All Night. That's the biggest guitar I've ever seen.
Я прочту вам
I better not get too close to his accordion.
потом застрелюсь.
Ой!
Ангел мой, такой манящий взор. Ангел мой, как смели сюда с небес спуститься. Ангел мой, я потерял покой. Окей. Ангел мой, от вас так сильно голова кружится.
Watch your hand. Where are you from?
From China.
Wow. Is that right?
Манящий взор. Ангел мой, как смели вы сюда с небес
Singing behind my back.
Ангел мой, я
Those eyes. Sort of a Gilbert vibe. Very big. I have to go now. Girls, even one of us girls have to have a place to shop. 20 to 50% off. Whoa! Well, anyway, in the movie, will Randy and Robin find one another? Will they like the same thing on their pizza? Let's find out. In the filling conclusion of Dialing for Dingbats on USA, up all night, Rhonda's going shopping. 50% off. Oh!
In the heat of the night.
And that's a wrap on Dialing for Dingbats. Our next tour de force is called A Fist of White Lotus. No, it's not about aggressive plant life. Actually, it's about two brothers and revenge. Ooh, I like that. And yes, it does have an urban feeling, complete with break dancing and a certain je ne don't know pas. Let's get right to the action. It's A Fist of White Lotus on USA. Up! All night. Now, Rhonda's a little confused. Are you surprised? No. But why are they calling one of our heroes, you know, the one with the walking stick, up yours? Who knows? Must be that wacky Asian humor. Now, here I am at the 3rd Street Santa Monica Mall, and I'm just having a great time because I've been shopping, I've been talking, I've been schmoozing, and you look so cute.
How you doing?
Boy, you just jumped right into that. You must be in show business because this is LA, are you?
No, I'm actually not.
Are you a student?
No.
Are you a yuppie?
Just visiting.
You're visiting from where?
Italy.
Oh, wow. No accent or
Bella
anything.
Italia. Ciao.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you say up all night in Italian?
Sì, svegli tutta la notte.
Do you think he really said that, or did he say something really naughty? Well, I don't know, but I like him, and he's going to stay with me, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be back with more of USA Up All Night right after these very important messages.
Ciao.
I don't want to say anything big guy, but the beach is like about 4 blocks away. But, you know, you never know. This is how you meet women. We're in Santa Monica. Now, Rhonda's got some fan mail that I'd like to share with you on the streets of Santa Monica. Hello, Rhonda. I was kind of upset that you didn't read any of my letters on your show, but I do realize that you can't read them all. My letters are not sexually perverted. I just write it
to tell you that I would like to be your friend. Oh, well, I'll keep writing. That's very sweet. And this comes all the way from John Pinnock. So nice. And let's check this one out. This one has very, look at this letter. It's very tastefully closed. Black masking tape. Dear Miss Rhonda Shear, yes, Jay, I watch you host Private School. I love that movie. Enclosed in my letter are some things for you to have, and already in the mail is my official Rhonda comb. Love your loyal fan, Brian Sickle and Stephen Markle. Isn't that two fans? Well, let's check this out here. Magic hands. Special, wow, is that nice? Well, this must be the special Rhonda comb, and very cool little pin and little car. Closest I'll come to a Mercedes and Miss Piggy. Thank you for sharing all of your favorite things with Rhonda. Now, in our next segment, Ching Ching and her sister pick up on a rocket vibe. Here's more Fist of White Lotus with your Chop Chop Girly Girl on USA Up All Night. Hey, cool like Pez, but no like Pez dispenser. But it is sugar-free. Coming up next in Fist of White Lotus, sister forgets her tissues. Ooh. Along with her manners. Back to the movie with Rhonda, your nighttime ninja on USA Up All Night. The tiger, the crane, the white lotus. It's like an episode of Wild Kingdom. It's Rhonda on USA Up All Night, and I'll be right back. Rhonda wants to hear from you. Write me at Rhonda, USA Up All Night, P.O. Box 5719, Beverly Hills, California, 90209, 5719. It's Rhonda here at the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica. It's great here. There's shopping, there's girls, there's guys, there's food, there's espresso. Yeah, that's what Rhonda wants next. And there's also a Fist of White Lotus on USA Up All Night. Rhonda will be back. Ooh. It's Rhonda here at the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, California. Ooh, it's been a great night, but I think I could handle a little espresso to keep me up all night, if you know what I mean. Hi there. Excuse me. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Mila.
Hi, Mila. Could I have a little espresso? Make it as strong as you can, because I've got to stay up all night. Is that okay?
It's fine. Would you like single or double?
Double. Big, maybe a triple.
Fine.
Now, as we move back to our movie, we find Wing Ting attempting to break into a human piñata. Hey, we've got to find our thrills any way we can, if you know what I mean. Here's more Fist of White Lotus on USA Up All Night. Can you make it like a quadruple? Mila, is it ready yet?
It's the best.
The best
espresso on the 3rd Street Promenade.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Is it really strong?
Really strong. The strongest you ever had.
Here goes. Thank you very much. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fist of White Lotus will continue. We'll be back after I have another sip with more of USA Up. I'll be up all night. Very good. Now, coming up next, Wing Ting learns to be a girly man. Woo! With more of Fist of White Lotus on USA Up All Night.
a minute. The White Lotus is not playing fair. No purple nurples allowed. This is Rhonda at the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, California. And we'll be back with more of USA Up All Night right after these very important messages. Don't go away. Wait a minute, wait. Hey, Mila, where you going?
Going home.
You're going home. You take the espresso cart home?
No, to the commissary.
Boy, wow. That's really neat. Good night, Mr. Mila. Wow, have a nice night. I wish I had one of those in my house. Anyway, it's time for the following messages on USA Up All Night. You wait, you watch, you see, you come back. It's Rhonda at the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, California, where art happens. Now, hang on to your dumplings, because it's time for the exciting conclusion of Fist of White Lotus. Yeah, watch. Oh, well, I guess this film proves the notion that as you get older, your hands are the first to go. Thank goodness. Anyway, that's a wrap. It's a conclusion of A Fist of White Lotus on USA Up All Night. I've had a blast here at the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, California. So much fun, food, shopping, boys, girls. You know, it's been incredible. But don't go to sleep, because we have another incredible feature coming up for you, Werewolf. And next week, of course, we'll have 2 more exciting features for you in exciting places. Now remember, if it's LA, it's Rhonda Up All Night. Hi, it's Rhonda Shear welcoming Snapple drinks to USA Up All Night. Why? Because we have so much in common. Every Snapple is unique, so is Rhonda. Every Snapple is all natural, so is Rhonda. Many try to copy Snapple's delicious qualities. Impossible. Snapple is as original as Rhonda, and everybody's talking about Snapple, just like Rhonda. It's time for you to try Snapple teas, fruit juices, fruit drinks, sodas, and sports drinks. Snapple, made from the best stuff on earth, just like Rhonda. Hi, it's Rhonda Shear, and you may remember me from USA Up All Night. Did I get you through puberty when you were a mere teenager? Were you sneaking down the stairs and putting the TV on at 10 p.m. or later and watching those sexy films? Ooh, I bet that was me, and you were doing that. Anyway, you can book me at cameo.com/Rhonda Shear, and I will have a private message for you. Anyway, book me on cameo.com/Rhonda Shear.
Real Personal deals with intimate adult issues. Our frank and open exchanges about human sexuality may not be suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised. From Studio 2 at CNBC, this is Real Personal with award-winning journalist Bob Berkowitz.
And good evening tonight on CNBC's Real Personal, the very sexy, very funny Rhonda Shear. Before we get to Rhonda and your phone calls, We will keep you up to date if anything should break involving today's bombing in Oklahoma City. Incidentally, following Real Personal, please stay tuned for a KNBC special on the Oklahoma City situation. Rhonda Shear has quite a body of work and quite a body, as seen 2 years ago in this Playboy layout. But if that isn't enough to keep you up all night, then you can catch her on USA Cable Network show Up All Night. As a comedian, Rhonda wanted to prove that a woman can be funny and sexy. She tells us that her mail indicates that she has 1 million foot fetish fans. Plus one very special fan of her feet and the rest of her body, and that's her fiancé, comedian Bobby Kelton. She says they are getting married in May. They're just not sure which year, but sometime in May. Rhonda says that as far as their sex life is concerned, they are into fantasy, role-playing, and not surprisingly, a lot of laughs. To talk to Rhonda, give us a call on our toll-free line. It is 1-800-487-CNBC. Welcome. How are you?
I'm fine. What a mouthful.
Yeah.
Gosh, now everything's going to sound sexual.
I know. Double entendre city. Here we go.
But I made a career of it.
So tell me about these foot fetishes. Fetish, just easy for me to say.
I know, it's amazing. It all started with on Up All Night. You have to say it that way.
Oh, I can't say that.
I know, but it's very cool. And where my cameraman just started panning my legs and starting from my feet up, and all of a sudden I started receiving all this mail about, please show more of your legs and of your feet and less of your breast. I'm like, oh, what's the matter? Are they falling? What's going on here? So I was getting more and more of this sort of mail, and I finally realized that there was some people started writing about their fetish. Yeah. And then I was asked to be in a magazine called Leg Show, and I thought, well, this would be.
Did you?
I sent some pictures in.
Yes.
My own pictures.
Right.
And it was interesting, and then USA Network went, what magazine were you in? There wasn't People, was it?
Wait a minute. They were okay with you being naked in Playboy, but not in a foot fetish.
They got a little nervous over that. Yeah, but I'm like...
But wait a minute, your breasts, your buttocks, and all the rest of you aren't being exposed, but it's your tootsies.
And I agree. I agree. But so I figured out, I wanted to appease my fans because they're really great guys. And so what would happen, I would get these letters, and I said, how can I please both my fans that aren't into... No, not in USA, but my fans and my foot fetish fans with doing something funny that they'll both enjoy. So I started doing Letterman-esque food smashing, sort of like him dropping things off the tops of buildings. So I just started running things with my feet and just walking on, smashing food. And then I would invite a male guest to be a walk-on, and sort of so to speak, and I would walk on him. So we haven't done as much of that lately, but now that the show is moving to New York, and we're officially in New York City now.
You're welcome. We're happy to have you.
Thank you very much. I'm very excited about it. I'm making my travel across America for the next 3 weeks, and then we're in New York. But my director just...
I don't mean to have a fetish about your foot fetish fans, but A, why do you think some people get off on feet, and B, why is it men? Why aren't women interested?
Well, I think there are both, actually. But
Really?
I think there's more men, and I think from some of the fantasies that I started reading about, just because I was so curious about it, is that perhaps some of these gentlemen were turned on in grade school by a teacher. Maybe they were watching a woman or their teacher swinging their foot, or their earliest memories were of Jody, the cheerleader, and where she looked in her bobby socks. So that's sort of how it starts, and being turned on. But that's just their first sexual encounter.
Okay.
And actually, I had an 18-year-old guy write me after my Playboy pictorial came out, and he said, "Gosh, when I saw you in the bowling shot where I'm doing a split with bowling shoes on and socks," he says, "that really reminded me of my next door neighbor who is a cheerleader, and that shot really turned me on." But it's like a young foot fetish. So it's just very interesting. But it's not just foot fetish. I get people who want me to show my earlobes.
Really?
And then
they're ear fetishists?
There's ear fetishists and lips, and one fan or two fans that really want me to take pies in the face. So I don't know what that falls under.
One can only wonder where that came from in their childhood.
We've done it. We please my fans.
You mentioned fantasies, and I was talking about your fiance, Bobby Kelton. He's a very funny comedian in his own right.
Very prim and proper.
Is he really? He's a very nice guy. I met him in the green room.
But we both are.
And yet in bed, you seem to have a lot of fun.
Well, that's because I think sex is funny.
What's so funny about it?
Well, I mean, I just think that everyone is so uptight about it. That's why they have problems with it. That's just my opinion.
So your advice would be what?
Just to loosen up. I mean, I just have this theory that if you let your mind go, your body will follow. So if you can just really free yourself. I know it's hard after a long days at work and you're uptight and you're trying to achieve to just sort of loosen up. But if you can, or even if you can take that break away from work or in the middle of the day, like middle of the day sex is so cool. Because everyone's working, and it's that whole fantasy. Everyone's out there working, and we're home like playing hooky. So those are the sort of, games that I find that's a turn on to me.
Mm-hmm. Now you and Bobby have taken videos of each other. Have you taken videos of you making love?
Along those lines.
I haven't embarrassed you, have I, Rhonda?
No.
This could be a first. Embarrassing you, Rhonda.
No. It's actually, I'm much more into posing. I think it goes back to the Playboy thing.
Right.
I've posed. I like to pose, and there's been lots of Polaroids.
Yeah.
And I like taking Polaroids, and then I can show him what it's like when I have to pose.
So he poses too for you?
Yeah.
Really?
I get him to do really stupid things.
Such as what positions have you put Bobby in?
And I've taught him some really interesting dances. Just like, out of Playgirl. Here, honey, here, look like that guy.
Does he
Make
do it?
that work.
Does he do it?
Yeah. It's the privacy of your own bedroom. Then you can do anything. Right. I think whatever you do in your own bedroom is really cool. If you're doing it in public and someone's sitting next to you and they're trying to eat, then it's sort of like. Well, it's not so good then. But people do that.
But did it feels sexy when you're doing that with your fiance, but not necessarily for Playboy?
Oh, absolutely. It's so non-sexy for Playboy because there's lighting people and makeup people and they're checking to make sure everything's in place.
They're putting meters next to your breasts.
They're making sure that one's not lower than the other. And no, it's not sexy at all. I've had sexier DMV photo sessions. Truly. I actually put a guy through this torture in my stand-up comedy act, what it's like to pose for Playboy. So it's not sexy at all. So for all you guys, I think it is. It's not. It's much sexier in your bedroom with your lady or your gentleman doing that because it's more intimate and it's fun. And then you can make them do all those goofy positions. Because Playboy's not very clinical,
It is
more,
very clinical.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not like the other magazines. It's sort of like more, I think, more demure.
I hope so. Let us take a break here on Bob Berkowitz. You're watching Real Personal. We're talking with Rhonda Shear. We'll take your calls in just a moment or two. Stay with us, please.
There's side benefits to marriage, like sex every night. And occasionally your partner will join in.
I'm Bob Berkowitz. This is Real Personal. We're talking with comedian Rhonda Shear. She's also the host of
All Night.
Thank y'all.
Right on cue.
On the USA Cable Network. Give us a call on our toll-free line. The number is 1-800-487-CNBC. We'll take your calls in just a moment or two. For those who've not seen Up All Night, how would you describe it?
I host really tacky B- films.
Right.
Actually, it's sort of an educational program.
A lot of Russ Myers type films.
It's sort of a study.
We hate Russ Myers around here. We cannot stand Russ Myers. But go ahead, that's another story.
Really, really bad films. Even Kato Kalin was in one. He hosted one.
Really?
With me. Yeah.
What's he like? What's
He's
your
very
take on
funny.
Kato? Is he really?
He's funny. He's smart.
Is he smart?
Smart.
He's a good actor then.
He's smart. I know. Well, we'll see. We're going to see more of him.
Hey, he may be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
He may be in a lot of trouble. He may be
true.
called back on the stand because he wasn't exactly telling the truth.
Well, he just was keeping it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. But anyway, he is very, the women are very attracted to him.
I gather.
Yeah.
So I gather. Anyway, so you have the B- films.
Yes, and we just do I'm in and out. I host these films and do sketches in between the commercials, and I've been doing it now. I'm in my 5th season, so I did it for 4.5 years in LA, and now the move to New York. And I'm very excited because it's getting the character was a little ditzier, a little lighter and airier in LA. And I won't say I'm never an airhead because I always wanted to be sharp comedy, but sometimes that can be perceived because of the way I dress and the blonde hair. But now in New York, it's going to have a little bit more bite.
Okay.
New York bite.
Talk to me about being sexy and funny because we do not usually associate, especially women comics, as being sexy and funny. You're supposed to be funny looking.
Right. I know. I hated that. That's why I went to Playboy and said we should do a layout. This was before my own Playboy layout called Women of Comedy because I kept getting this flack. Like, you don't look like a comedian. You look like are you going to be here to sing? As when I used to open for gosh, everything sounds so sexual. I went to open for Smokey Robinson. They thought I was a singer. And I said, well, you don't have to be funny anymore because you don't have to do self-deprecating humor. You talk about relationships. That's what they want to hear from me. Yeah. And actually, some of my best jokes come out of the bedroom. They do. Well, like one time after making love, I said, I looked in the mirror and I said, this is the truth. I said, you know, I look terrible and he looks fantastic. I figured that's because my makeup is all over his face. That's true. I looked down, his nipples were winking at me. They were my eyelashes. I won't even tell you where my Lee press-on nails were.
That's okay.
But it's these sort of things. I mean, no, it's actually real observations like that come, and they so
that's what people identify with in their real observations.
And so that's why the audience is into it, because they're like, after I got the stage, they're like, "Were you in my bedroom? How do you know this?"
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff that we talk
That's a
about,
great compliment.
and that's the best stuff. And I think you can be sexy and funny. And I think it's really important. I think that we've all lost the art of flirting too. We're all so uptight about. And I think I'm a feminist because I do what I want. I make my own decisions, and I'm doing very well, and I do what I want with my body. But I also think that because of the whole feminist movement, that the whole art of flirting is a dying art. And I think it's a release in the workplace.
In the job, you can't do that anymore.
But no, I know, but it's a release in the workplace, and I think it's important.
It should be, but it's a dangerous thing to do these days.
Well, as long as there's no touching. That's what my mother always told me.
Can't even say things.
But that's bad.
I know, I agree.
It's a bad thing.
I agree. Let's go to the phone and talk to Denise from Alabama. Hi, Denise.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Say hello to Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda.
Hi there.
My question to you is, how did your fiance and your family feel about you posing nude in Playboy?
They're very cool. Like my mother, who's very Southern, and really thinks you should save it off for when you get married. I mean, she had one lover, my father, and they were married 50 years, and that was her only boyfriend, only lover her whole life. But she also has this other saying, you can be a lady in the parlor and a whore in the bedroom, which is sort of interesting. But it's very Southern.
Right.
And she also said, you know, you can flaunt it. This wouldn't go with today, but you know, just don't. You can let them look. You know, you can basically let them look, just not touch.
Right.
So she was very cool about that because she still thinks that I'm in the Catholic high school and I haven't done anything yet. She's going to find out differently tonight.
Well, I'm sure she will. She watches Real Personal.
No, but
and Bobby was obviously okay.
Very cool. Except the first time I did sort of lie to him. The first layout with the Women of Comedy, I said that I had a bra and panties on, and so they faxed the issue over to my house, and it was coming out. It was only one picture in that one. It was coming out. It was coming out head first, just like a baby being delivered. It was head, and then the breast. He went, "Oh no!" And then the bottom went, "Ah!" You know, my friends were all going to. His friends were all saying things like,
birth, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
His friends were saying, "We want to see naked pictures of my wife." You know, so he was getting teased a lot, especially being a comedian. There wasn't any comedians who'd ever done this before, so it just opened a lot of, you know.
I don't think I want to see Buddy Hackett naked.
But you know what happened is Playboy went on this search for all these women, and they went to Chicago and New York and Los Angeles.
Who else did they have besides you?
Let's see. I can't remember anyone's name. It's very scary. There was 5 comedians, all basically up-and-comers at the time, and I am blanking on everyone's name except for a gal named Rhea Coyne. And, oh, yikes. I'll have to ask Bobby. You'll have to put in a call into the green room. It's true, because everyone, I mean, people have gone in different directions, and mainly actresses, but they really couldn't find what they were looking for, because I don't know what they were looking for either. But I have to say that, like, so all these women who said they would never pose for Playboy as comedians all went out.
And you all look good naked. New definition of the term stand-up.
They have a lot of new material, I think, basically, from just going out and meeting Playboy magazine.
Sure. Mike from Massachusetts. Hi, Mike.
Hello, Bob. Hello, Rhonda.
Hi there.
How are you doing?
Very, very fine, thanks.
Rhonda. Bob. I'm sorry. Bob, love the show.
Thank you, Mike.
Rhonda, 2-part question, mostly. A while ago, there was some innuendo between that you and Larry King were going to be an item, but obviously that didn't happen. My question is...
Boy, would that be obviously it didn't happen.
Well, obviously, no, I mean, Larry King's going to get married. He's engaged now.
He's engaged every 20 minutes, but go ahead, Mike.
And it's a friend of mine he's engaged to.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
my girlfriend thinks
hope she hasn't picked out her pattern yet.
Well, she's like, I told, no, she's been married like 4 times and he's been married like whatever. Yeah. And so another girlfriend of mine said, well, she can look at it as a vacation with jewelry. So, I mean, basically, you know, I don't know.
We never got to Mike's question. Mike, what's your first question?
Oh, well, my question was, how long have you known this gentleman that you're going to be marrying? And what made you decide that now is the time for you to go ahead and get married?
Well, I didn't say that I was getting married, but
I did.
No, yeah, Bob said that, and we've known each other 8 years, and I'm not quite ready to get married yet.
Yeah, or lose your virginity.
Yeah,
obviously. You're gonna wait.
I'm wearing virginal white tonight, which is like usually I'm.
We're very proud of you, by the way, for wearing that. You look very good in that. We'll be back with Rhonda Shear. I'm Bob Berkowitz. You're watching Real Personal here on CNBC. Coming up on Real Personal tomorrow, world-class sexual secrets, and on Friday, sex talk. Sounds like every night here on Real Personal. I don't know what makes Friday so different. Why is this night different from all the nights? That was last Friday, actually. I'm Bob Berkowitz. This is Real Personal. We're talking with Rhonda Shear. Rhonda, let us go back to the phone and talk with Keith from Georgia. Hello, Keith.
Hello. I think you have a great show there, Bob.
Thanks, Keith.
You're welcome. Hi, Rhonda.
Hi, Keith.
First of all, I'd like to, and I don't have a question. I just want to comment that you have a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
You take wonderful photographs, and I think you're a very funny lady.
I was flirting.
Yeah, but okay. I was in Louisiana last year in '94. You at the Mardi Gras, correct?
Yes, I was.
That's your hometown in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that was my first Mardi Gras, and to find out you was there was a real surprise and a real treat.
Thank you. I was there again this year. We were taping up all night there. It's very exciting. All those men in the streets throwing beads. No, I was throwing beads at them. No, New Orleans is a very sexy city, actually.
A friend of mine, Rusty Staub, always wants me to come down every year to Mardi Gras, and I keep saying I'm going to do it.
But that really is. New Orleans has its own heartbeat. It really is a sensual city. It's a late night city.
If you can't have fun in New Orleans, you cannot have fun.
No, if you can't have sex in New Orleans. No, it's very sensual. It's the humidity and the heat.
Oh, it is hot. It is hot and humid there. Julie from Alabama. Julie, thanks for calling Real Personal. Say hello to Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda.
Hi, Julie.
Hi. I just want to tell you I think you're really beautiful.
Thank you.
And I was wondering what your reasons were for posing for Playboy.
Well, it was the first time I actually brought, or the second time, Women of Comedy. The first time I actually posed with all my clothes on as a kid, but the second time I actually was so tired of people telling me that I didn't look like a comedian, that a comedian had to look funny, and so I just wanted to show that you could be sensual and you could be feminine and you could, and you could still be funny and sexy. And on top of that, I wanted to do it before my breast fell to the floor, basically, and landed there. No, and I was proud. I was proud. I'm proud of my body. I don't have a problem with it. And later on, Playboy, I didn't think it would go any further than that. Then later on, Playboy came back to me a couple of years later with the success of Up All Night and said, would you do a pictorial with humor? Hefner really would like to do something that's humorous. It was the first time they ever combined comedy and some sensuality, and it was very exciting for me, and he loved the layout. And then he asked me to do other things, and I said no. I didn't go as far as doing videos for them. It makes it too real. Because I think that there's fantasy involved with the pictorial. It's one-dimensional, it's beautiful, it's artistic, but I think it becomes very live when it's a video. It's moving, and that just creeps me out personally.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's beautiful, and I think the women that have done it, they're very well done, like the Jessica Hahn videos, but I personally couldn't do that.
I'm curious, how old were you when you developed this voluptuous body of yours?
I really did develop quickly, like 12 years old.
Really? How did that affect your sexuality and your self-esteem?
I was really insecure. I mean, that's why I hid behind all the makeup and hair and that sort of, and then that's, I think, part of the whole comedy is I hide behind the whole thing. I never felt sexy, and I won all these contests, and I never could figure out why, but
you broke the code finally.
It was just my big smile that did it. But that's really what it is my whole life. It's a little bit more insecurity than anything else.
Okay.
And that's why I have to make up for it in my sensuality.
I understand.
But spoofing sex is what I like doing the best.
You do it well.
Thank you.
Marnie from New York. Marnie, thanks for calling Real Personal. Hi.
Hi. Question for Rhonda.
Hi. What a great voice.
Thank you. Did you ever in your life have this less than perfect body that you have now, which created any kind of sexual hang-ups or inhibitions?
When she was 9.
Oh gosh, I right now I'm sitting in this is like a thin position. No, I'm not, but I'm sitting in a thin position.
Are you self-conscious of your body?
Totally.
Why?
Because I'm curvy, and that's like an old-fashioned figure. And you look at these magazines, and everyone weighs like they're this big.
Yeah.
And I want to be that way, but I just can't. It's just it doesn't happen for me.
You don't have the Kate Moss look.
I don't have it. I mean, I'd love to have clothes just hang on me. They don't hang. So I just work with it.
Truthfully, though, men would rather have somebody with a body.
I
like
know they always say that, but then that's what I always
but
hear.
That's Madison Avenue. Forget Madison Avenue. Men would prefer you.
I think it's. I mean, but I never feel good about myself. I'm constantly asking those questions that when all women ask, honey, do I look fat? I'm sure he's going to go, yeah, right. But he does do a joke, you look fat. Can you take the rack of lamb out of your mouth? Because you always ask that question while you're eating. Am I looking fat? So I'm always insecure, and and there's even ways I've even found, like in the boudoir, to make yourself look thin.
Such as? Take notes, ladies.
There's just all sorts of ways. There's positions, there's thinner positions, like on those beginning of relationships. And it's good for you too. It actually helps you exercise if you hold everything in and back and stretch. A lot of stretching. And also, what's really great? really, this is true, flat on your back because your face looks beautiful that way. If you're like in an elevator and you look up, like everything looks great. If you do that hanging over stuff, your face just falls and everything's sort of flat.
But everything else sort of flattens out too, doesn't it?
No, this way?
Yeah.
Well, not if they're fake. I mean, if they're real, they go underneath your armpit.
That's right.
But not that I am. Or
No.
just wear a Wonder Bra to bed because that's very sexy. There's all sorts of little tricks.
Sure,
You know,
sure.
bras are very sexy.
They can
Not
be.
that you should hide, but sometimes I know in the beginning you sort of go through all that superficial
little
stuff, and then later on you're just pigging out, so to speak.
Michelle from Ohio. Michelle, thanks for calling Real Personal. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi there.
How are you doing?
We're fine, Michelle. What's your question for Rhonda?
I would like to know, how did you get started in acting?
I loved it. I just started as a dancer literally when I was 2 and 3 years old, and I loved the stage. And then I started dancing on a local dance show in New Orleans, and I fell in love with behind the scenes and the directing and watching the cameras, and I actually worked the camera. So I always wanted to act and perform, and then I fell into comedy because that's where I felt the most secure, making fun of myself a little bit.
Speaking of making fun and comedy and things like that, you were playing in North Dakota at the end of
Why
this
not?
month?
Yes,
Where you
I
playing?
am. At the do you have the
Yes, the comedy.
I know.
Right there it is,
Well, I
folks.
work a lot.
The Comedy
the
Gallery.
Comedy Gallery. I'm sure they'll love
Our
us.
well-rehearsed ad-libs, right? The Comedy Gallery in where, North Dakota?
North of where?
Somewhere in North Dakota, folks.
Wait, no, where's
And
that
it's
piece of
Secaucus, New
paper?
Jersey, at the Chiller Theater, the Meadowlands Hilton, April 21st.
Grand Forks.
Grand Forks.
I'm so
Rhonda,
sorry.
so nice to meet you.
Thank you so
I
much.
hope
See,
you'll
you've got
come
me so hot and flustered, I forgot where I was working. I'm working with you,
A
Bob.
wonderful idea. That's Real Personal for tonight. Thanks for watching. Please stay tuned for the KNBC special wrapping up events in Oklahoma City. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Sunshine, I can eat any place I want. And Church's is the place.
At Church's, we make some of the juiciest, best tasting fried chicken anywhere. And you always get it for a juicy price.
Your favorite dish yet?
Oh, how juicy.
Oh, juicy, juicy, juicy. At Church's fried chicken, we make chicken and juicy deal.
Now this is juicy.
Stuck at home and you don't know what to do. Hold on, baby, Rhonda Shear's got you. Grab your computer, log on, baby, you got the power. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live. It's